Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your personal generative AI podcast. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of DIY Bluetooth tracking using Apple's FindMy network, all without needing any Apple hardware. It's crazy, right?
Whoa, hold on. DIY Bluetooth tracking? You're saying we can build our own FindMy network? Sounds like a super secret agent project. Explain, please.
Exactly. It's all thanks to this amazing project, go-haystack. It leverages go-haystack and macless-haystack, both open-source projects, along with some clever Go and TinyGo programming. No Apple devices needed, just some ingenuity.
So no more relying on Apple's ecosystem for tracking? That's revolutionary. What kind of hardware are we talking about here?
Oh, the possibilities are wide open. We're talking Adafruit Bluefruit boards, BBC microbits, even Raspberry Pis, basically anything that can run TinyGo and has Bluetooth capabilities. They even have instructions for Nordic semi-boards and ESP32s.
Wow, that's a lot of options. So, I build my own beacon, flash it with the TinyGo firmware, and then what? How does it connect to the FindMy network?
Good question. You use the go-haystack tool to generate keys for your device and then flash the firmware. After that, you upload a configuration file to macless-haystack's web UI. Macless-haystack acts as the bridge to the FindMy network.
Okay, so macless-haystack is the key here. And it needs an Apple ID with 2FA enabled, right? Only SMS2FA though, I noticed.
Yep, you got it. You'll need an Apple ID, and unfortunately, only SMS2FA is supported for now. It's a limitation of the underlying technology, but hopefully that changes. Also, you'll need to run Analyis-v3 server, a Docker container, to work with macless-haystack.
Docker. That might be a bit of a hurdle for some listeners. But setting up the Docker containers for Analyis and macless-haystack seems pretty straightforward, according to the instructions.
It's not that bad. The instructions are actually pretty clear, especially if you're already familiar with Docker. It's all explained step by step in the GitHub repo. Once it's set up, you can even use a tool called --TinyScan to scan for local devices.
So once everything's running, I can see my custom beacons in the macless-haystack web UI? It might take some time though, right?
Precisely. It might take a little while for the data to appear, depending on how close your device is to an iPhone participating in the FindMy network. But once it shows up, you'll have your very own personalized tracking system. Pretty neat, huh?
Absolutely neat. This is a really impressive project. Thanks for shedding light on go-haystack. It's a great example of community-driven innovation.
My pleasure. And remember, listeners, always be respectful of privacy and only track your own devices. Thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.